Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I haven't got a microphone in today because my phone is currently on charge. So I hope the sound's okay. I feel a little bit naked without it, but never mind. Anyway, we shall carry on regardless. So today I wanted to talk about being a light worker. And what does it actually mean, being a light worker? What does it entail? And it's a term that gets used and bandied about quite a lot. It's a term that I find to be, again, like a lot of stuff now, I'm starting to feel it's very egoistic. People are labeling themselves as this, as that, as spiritual, as a light worker, as, I do find all these words are becoming a little bit kind of overused. But maybe that's part of the process as people start to awaken more and more. We are starting to see more light workers that want to expose things within the world and within themselves. So it's quite an interesting topic to talk about, and it's something that I've been thinking about and playing about with for a day or two now. Been wanting to talk about this subject. So what is light? What is light? So I wanted to do a little bit of an exercise first. So bear with me. I'm just going to turn this light off. So straight away, what do we see has happened? We can see light shining in, and we can see a lot of shadow. And that is exactly what it means to be a light worker. So let me just pop this light back on. There, that's better. You can see me better now. So working with light. What is light to start with? Light is a frequency. It's an energy. Light is all around us. Light is something that we only see things because of light. So our eyes, if there was no light, we wouldn't see anything. So our eyes work in a way that we can only see the physical world with light. So the light goes into the eye, bounces off a lens, and it projects the lens, and that's what our brain works out within. But there's also another frequency which goes on within the head, and that is a frequency that we receive within the brain, because the brain is a receiver and a transmitter, and we have something within the brain called the pineal, or the pineal gland, or the third eye as people also call it, and it's kind of located right in the middle of the head. And this is also something that is connected to your vision, but you don't actually see with the physical eye with it. You kind of see within the mind. And this is another frequency that we tune into, and that's why a lot of people talk about the third eye, the awakening, the seeing, the inner knowing, the intuition. So that's another part of the light that we see subjectively within our minds, and that light can be shown to us in many different ways, but it's usually a calling from within, which is giving you information that you need, that is giving you information about a set of circumstances, giving you information about what may be going on, and your intuition is telling you yes or no, it's right or it's wrong, and we tune into this kind of inner calling. And what the world has been really good at over the centuries is slowly tuning people away from being able to use this inner ability, this inner gift, this being able to connect and see and feel and tune into your intuition on a much deeper level. So the world has been geared to do that. So everything that is around us now, especially more so now than ever before, has been geared to block that, to slow that down, to slow that process. And over time, and as we move into the last 20 years, but I mean people have been going through on this process for a long time individually, but especially over the last 10 to 20 years, people have been awakening at quite a exponential rate. People are starting to see the cracks in society, and the cracks within themselves as well. So when we start to shine light as such, or we start to receive this frequency within that is giving us messages and indications of what we feel is right or wrong, when we start to receive that, and our intuition is telling us yes or no, yay or nay, not sure about that, what is going on is there is a lot of this light that is being shone, and it's exposing things externally. But also, as a light work, we have to come to understand that there is a lot of shadow within us that we need to see as well, that we need to expose. And this awakening process, this becoming a light worker, this becoming awakened, spiritual, whatever you want to call it. Again, there's many names for it, and again, they all get kind of overused now. But that's probably because a lot of us have been on this journey for quite some time, and as people awaken and people carry on and people going on this ascending journey and discovering truth and discovering more information about themselves and about the world, it's just going to continue. So we have to be agreeable with that, because we were there once as well, and we talked about this stuff, and we we're looking into ourselves a lot more and exposing more about ourselves. And so this light thing, I wanted to mainly talk more about the light that we need to find within us, because that, for me, is the most important. It doesn't really matter about the external stuff. That's always going on, and you will eventually see that anyway. But it's more about the starting of it, and the lighting up from within. Again, this light, becoming a light worker, you are shining your voice to yourself and to the world that's out there, and you are starting to, your soul is awakening. So it's not about the actual person, it's not about the physical, it's not about the meat suit, it's not about the label of who you are, it's what is within, it's your soul, it's your essence, it's your consciousness. But there's so many different terms that we can use, but it's that very essence within you which is the light, and which is awakening, which is starting to see that we aren't meant to live like this, and we aren't meant to be like this. And a lot of the shadow that is out there, we also see within us. We see it reflected within us, because the world and ourselves is like a mirror. So it's the people that we see on a day-to-day basis, the people that trigger us, the people that make us happy, the people that make us sad, they are kind of a mirror reflection of who we are within this world. And they too are shining a light as well. And as you start to come into contact with these people, the light that they shine on you from them, especially the ones that make you trigger, they're the ones that are most interesting, because they're making you realize and see that there's something within you that needs to be healed. There's something within you that is getting triggered because of a certain situation, and it's being able to surrender that and let go and heal that. But you need to heal it first before you can surrender and let it go, because that's an aspect of you that is having light shone upon it. Your light is kind of like reflecting that light and doesn't really like what it's showing about you. It's casting this shadow, like what we did with the light there, and it's showing the shadow within you of things that need to be healed. So the healing journey is paramount to this. It's really, really important, because if you don't heal, you're going to be stuck in a cycle. you'll be stuck in a never-ending loop, and until you heal the various things that are shown within you by your light, by casting the shadow. And everyone needs light and everyone needs shadow. It's about yin and yang. It's about having this balance, and it's about having an understanding and a balance with your ego and with yourself, with your soul, with the world around you, and not putting blame and stuff on circumstances or things that might happen. It is, and it's happened for a reason. Things happen for a reason to teach you something, and to make you aware of something from within you that needs a level of healing sent to it. So fundamentally for me, personally, that is what being a light worker is. Being a light worker is being able to heal yourself. The more you heal yourself, the more light you bring into you. The more light you bring into you, the more light you are able to transcend outwards, because we're all one. We are all connected. We are all one consciousness. We're only individual by the physical, by the name, by the job description, by that energy of things. But that isn't you. You, me, and everyone around the world, the universe and the planet, are all elements of this frequency, of this energy, of this consciousness. So we are all one. So as this awakening continues, as the planet continues to ascend and go through these various stages of awakening, that's going through, we talk about going from the 3D to the 4D to the 5D. And we're in 4D now, and we're ascending, and that's why we see so much chaos and so much global stuff going on, because it's all geared to try and slow this process down. They need to try and slow this down, but it can't be stopped, basically, because you can't stop energy. Energy doesn't die. You can't kill energy. Energy just transforms, transmutes, and transcends into another frequency. So as we all pass away and we move on, we move into the light, we learn what we need to learn in this life, with this soul contract, with this journey that we've all been on an individual level. And then we move into the next incarnation of whatever that may be. So maybe you may come back down to Earth to learn more. You may have learned enough on Earth, and you may want to stay at home for a while. Home is the world of spirit, it's the universe, and that's our true way of being, our true form. The Earth is a school, and we are learning, and we are transforming. We are evolving energetically, and we are transcending that energy individually from each one of us over time. And it's going to take a long time. It will take a long time, but we will get there. So this light that once we've gone on to this healing journey, and we're starting to be aware of this light, and we're starting to be aware of this consciousness, this frequency from within, and you can feel it when you're in meditation, when you're at one with yourself and you're in a peaceful place and you want to bring your awareness to certain parts of your body. You can actually feel the vibration of your awareness, of your frequency. If you've got quite a low frequency, it might be very, very subtle. You might not be quite sure of it. If you've got quite a high frequency, then you may feel quite a tender tingling within your body. And that is your consciousness, that's your awareness that you are sending to those areas. And the more you work with that, the more you send your awareness around your body to these different points, the more present you become. Because as we do these little exercises, as we move through, your awareness becomes so present and so in the now that for a few seconds, or if you're quite adept at this and you've been doing it for some time, for a while you're tuning into that energy and tuning into that awareness, you're in the now, and you're conscious mind chatter stops. It goes away because you're so present and you're so aware within the moment. And it's a powerful place to be. And that's why when we hear of Tibetan monks that when there's groups of them that meditate for so many hours a day, the crime rate around them drops. The negativity around them drops because of the energy that they are emitting. So if everybody meditated on the planet at the same time every day, for every day of their lives, can you imagine what the effect would be? How much light that you are bringing in. So the light is consciousness. The light is source. It's source energy that you're bringing in. It's source because you are source. You are consciousness. You are awareness. You are God. You are your own creator. You are your own manifester. And we're not taught this. We're not told this because if they taught this stuff in schools, where would the system be? Because we'd be able to attract and manifest and be at such an amazing frequency all of our lives that we can float through life very easily. However, like I said before, Earth is a school. It's about learning, and we've all come to this planet at this point for a reason. And the reason is this: because we're connecting to our consciousness, to our awareness, and we are all awakening. So that is the light, and that is when you start shining your light and speaking and putting the messages of love, of compassion, of joy, of oneness, of unity, of community. When you start putting that stuff out there, again, you are creating another energy. So when we're working with the element of light, when we're working in the realms of energy, it's all energy that we are putting out there. We're putting out truth, we're putting out honesty, we're putting out love, we're putting out respect, we're putting out gratitude, we're putting out joy, we're putting out higher vibrational feelings and energies to the collective, to the planet, to the world, to our brothers and sisters, to those that we don't even get on with, to those that may have caused us upset in the past. Because when you send healing to them and you send love, light and gratitude to those people because they've taught you something that you need to learn in this life, they've shown your triggers, they've shown your shadow, they've exposed something within you that needed to be healed. So send them gratitude, send them light, because you're at this place now on a much higher frequency and a much higher level of understanding of who you are, why you are, what you're doing here, why we're all here. And we're all going through this process of ascension, awakening, fundamentally healing, and shining bright. And shining brighter with each passing day as best as we can. And I know lives can be hard. It's a school of learning. Times can be hard. It's a school of learning. Times are meant to be hard, because if everything was so easy, what would you learn? If everything was so quick to just happen, what would you learn? You wouldn't learn anything. So we need to go through feelings, we need to go through emotions, we need to go through trauma, we need to go through the down times, because every part of our shadow, every part of the negativity within our lives, every negative person that we meet, every nasty situation that we go through, it all has a meaning, it all has a lesson, and it all has something that will make you brighter than you were before. And that is your path of becoming a light worker. So I hope these words resonate with you. I hope you get something from this, even if you're well on your journey. I hope it resonates with you on some level, and I hope the information that you receive from this is of benefit because there may be many people that will go will be starting their awakening journey, will look at the term light worker and hear it. Or I'm working with light, or I'm working with healing, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. And this channel is focused on your journey, on your awakening, on your development, as well as your healing, and looking into the different ways that we can work with our own energy and heal our own energy, as well as heal others, past, present, and future, and being present with it as well. So there we go, my thoughts for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do comment below, let me know your thoughts of what I've been saying today, and if they resonate with you. Also, if you've got a different viewpoint as well, put that below. Be respectful, but put that below. And also give me a bing, can't forget that, a bing, that sounds better. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, because it's really, really lovely to see so many beautiful, beautiful souls that are joining this channel, that are connecting on so many different levels, and commenting and emailing and getting in touch with regards to their journey, their healing, and things that they need to work on. And I'm so pleased to have you all here, and to have you all with me, listening, learning together and developing together, because that's what it's about. This channel is a community. It is for you as well as me. So much love to you all. Take care of yourselves. Namaste. Bye for now.